And we are live and direct. Not a single viewer in sight though. Let me roll these windows up, man. Just in case somebody do wanna pop up in the live stream. How often does this happen? I just dropped something. Don't you hate when you're in the car and you drop something? You don't know what it is that you drop, but you know one day you're gonna figure it out. Yeah. So, what up? In the name of, in the wise words of one of my favorite Bay Area rappers, Young Hus. Look at my face. Look at my face. Never mind. So yeah, man, I just wanted to drop a live video. Hopefully I can grab somebody and bring them on live with me. I don't know actually how to do that from my phone, but I probably could figure it out. But I just really wanted to touch bases with the family and give you guys an update. I know it's been a minute, but for good reason. You know what I'm saying? I've been on a journey. Been on a rough journey, learning a whole bunch of lessons, man. And just like anytime you go through trials and tribulations and hardships and suffering, you have to find the light in all of it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find the light in all of it. And I've been through a lot in the last month or so, you know, but I'm still here. So it was all a learning experience, you know what I'm saying? Mercury retrograde was kicking my ass, period, you know what I'm saying? And I was under the guise or under the impression of that, you know, you have total control of your destiny. You have total control over your life and manifestations. You can definitely influence things, you know. Still believe that, but I didn't really feel like, you know, I knew Mercury retrograde, just like karma or dharma, is something that affects you if you allow it. You know what I'm saying? What's better, over and understanding from your building sessions, or a blessing? Thank you, I appreciate that. Ms. Necessary. Saturn, Jupiter, and now Pluto retrograde now. I know this new retrograde is gonna be some other shit, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, shout out to the fam. Hey, let me know where you are on this planet, on this mud ball, man, so I can give you in your state and your location and your soil its proper shout outs, you know what I'm saying? I definitely will do that. But yeah, man, the retrograde was kicking my ass, yo. For real. But everything that could hit me. Everything. Virginia, baby, on the check-in. Okay. Arizona on the check-in. Okay. HTX, Houston, man, I got to get down there. I have to get down there. I need to see Texas with my own. Chicago was popping. Huh? In the Chi, the NY, Cordell Vasquez from the NY. What up? D'Angelo Valentino from the Chi. Summerflower from AZ. That's what's up. Peace. Dank Moody from Denver. Hey, we know what you doing out there in Denver. We know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? But indeed. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to send a link and bring somebody on. I'll figure that out later. But come on, bruh. So yeah. So anyways, anything that could hit me. Everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's still going on. some dude named Damon Jones from the Deep East Oakland. What's good? My brother, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Now, And chime in if y'all have any expertise, anything you want to share on anything that I touch on. You know what I'm saying? Cause like that Mercury retrograde was tearing me up, man. Like all my communication with anybody I was having communication with was just going haywire. Like just hella misunderstandings, just not connecting on anything. It was just like I know that happens during Mercury retrograde, and usually I laugh at it, but this time it was just everything. What's up, Shira 7? Yep. We, you know what I'm saying? Everything was hitting me. You know what I'm saying? Financially, relationship wise, household, everything. Just mechanical, electronic, everything that's the typical Mercury retrograde shit just all collapsed on me. You know what I'm saying? But I survived it, y'all. I survived it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I learned out of it was to detach. Detach. And the hardest lesson that anybody could have in the area of detachment is to detach from someone that you love, i.e., a parent, someone that you love like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like boyfriend, girlfriend shit, you know what I'm saying? But detaching from someone that you have to have some form of unconditional love for is one of the most difficult lessons that anyone could probably go through. Well, for me, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I have reverence and respect for my parents, no matter how I feel about them. And let me tell you something about parents. They're just people. You know, we put them in high regards because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. So most people do respect their parents. Some people don't. But you know, I'm one of those type of people that really, really, really hold my parents in high reverence. You know what I'm saying? No matter what happened as me coming up, you know what I'm saying? But especially the mother figure, you know what I'm saying? And to detach and let go from that is something that's hard, but something that one must do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And from that, I feel like there has been a rebirth. You know what I'm saying? You can't control what your family do. You know what I'm saying? Even though you want to look out for them in their best interests, you can't control them, especially your parents. You know what I'm saying? And damn, I'm getting a lightweight choked up. You know what I'm saying? But Bobby Hemmett said it once. You know what I'm saying? He was like, family is the most despicable thing on the planet. Detach from them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I used to laugh at Bobby like, that's hella funny. I feel him. But actually going through it and actually leaving motherfuckers alone, you know what I'm saying? It's a motherfucking tribulation. You know what I'm saying? So I went through that. I also had some health issues as well. You know what I'm saying? My boy D'Angelo holla, you know what I'm saying? His pop's gonna be locked up for 18 years. He had to detach from. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's, you know, and the lessons always come in whatever form they come in. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that just happens by, you know, the universe creating a situation or circumstance, it happens like that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's different or better or worse than actually just doing it from your own personal cognizance, you know what I'm saying? But still the same thing happens and the same lessons will be presented. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Shira 7 says, you know, detaching from family sometimes is beneficial. See, and look, sometimes with me, I'm so brutally honest, right? I'm so brutally honest that, you know, I get called an asshole a lot. A lot. I get called an asshole a lot. Um, and sometimes I can say things a little better. That's something that I'm working on personally, you know what I'm saying? And that's real. But I really try not to let family run over me. You know what I'm saying? You know how family be like, hey, can you do me a favor? And just because they said, can you do me a favor, you supposed to do it? Not me. I say no, hella quick. Nope. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's something that I don't want to do from my own will, I'm not going to let the fact that you're my family force me to do it. Or friends or whatever force me to do it. It's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But Miss Natural Goddess says, if it's not bringing you happiness, you can still love them unconditionally from a distance. True indeed. True indeed. True indeed. But I have such a... My Achilles heel is that I care. I care. And I love hard. You know? And sometimes you got to just dial it back. That's really all it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so in this last month, I also had some health issues. I don't even know if I was sick. I don't know what it was. You know, I haven't been sick in like years. You know what I'm saying? But this was like some type of sinus thing. I wasn't coughing or sneezing or none of that. But I was like, you know, I had to lay it down. I do a lot of shit. I'm always on the run. I'm always on the go. I never really sit down and rest. And I just think that it kind of caught up to me and I had to sit down and rest. But, you know, I really felt ill, you know, for a while, like for, you know, a week and a half, week or two or whatever. And it made me realize something about illness. Is that right? There's been a lot of health warnings with the retrograde. Is that right? You know what's funny? I've been, I'm always trying to stay aware of my surroundings and the people that I come in contact with. And I did realize and I did notice that a lot of people were kind of having the same type of issue. You know what I'm saying? Like even for people from the East Coast, people from down south. So, you know, I don't know if it was a flu going around the whole country, but it was something. But people really wasn't sick, but they was kind of, you know what I'm saying? And but as I was, you know what I'm saying, coming down with this thing, I noticed that meditating is very hard to do when you're ill. You know what I'm saying? Meditating and trying to focus and do all that shit is hard to do. It's like, for me, it was almost like impossible. I was like, yo, what is this? You know? And but I did learn some things about being sick and being ill. Some things were revealed to me, because whatever was going on with me really started to escalate to a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? Because I probably have some stress and anxiety issues. So I had to learn to really meditate on the, you know what I'm saying, like on the dot, you know what I'm saying? So, but what I learned about stress and illness is being ill and being sick is really a spiritual, what's the word? A spiritual, not a journey, but it's really a spiritual experience. And the reason why I say that being sick or, you know, or being ill is a spiritual experience is because you got to think about this. We are in the flesh and we're living here on this planet, on this dimension as, you know, awake, aware human beings. But this isn't our original form. This isn't our original state of being. We're actually, as we're in our waking state on this third dimension, we're actually sleeping spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean is our soul is not aware for the most part. University of ES, my dear friend, let me see. got your revelations about your health. Good to see you back. We receive a lot of insight while sick, especially when you're in tune. Right. And this time, as I was being sick, I got a whole bunch of shit. So, see, remember, like when you're, like, say, for example, the worst case scenario as being a human is you're dying because of your health. So, we look at it as, oh, it's such a sad state that this person is dying from health or whatever the case may be, gunshot wound, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's so sad. But that's us actually thinking as humans, as mortals, not gods. We're thinking as mortals. Like, oh, that's just so sad. But in reality, that death of the physical is the beginning and the growth and the birth of the spirit and the soul. Just like the whole caterpillar and the cocoon type thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what this whole experience on this planet is. It's us going through our quickening stage. You know what I'm saying? So when you're sick, you're getting close. You're not well as a human. You're kind of folding up on some. Your humanistic side is getting weak, but your spiritual side is growing. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you could tap in, just like University of ES said, you could tap in. Especially if you can tap in when you're sick, is something different. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and if you haven't checked out University of ES's channel, please do so. Please do so. Talk about jewels being dropped on health and nutrition. Man. Anyway, so I had some revelations on illness and it being connected with spirituality. I also had some revelations on light, and what light is and how, and let me just preface this statement first with something very mundane. We were taught in school, like, if you see something like, I don't know, a red apple, like say there's a red apple, they taught us that, well, the reason why we could see the red apple as being red is because it's every color but red. And I should be like, what? That makes no sense. But I've been revealed some things about color and light that brought that to my, to my foresight. And if anybody wants to chime in on this, please do so, because this is a crazy topic. So let's just say you have a red apple, right? So basically, all the spectrums of light, artificial or, natural light, whatever. An artificial light, like a light bulb, is just trying to mimic natural light, which is what? The sun. Okay? So the visible, the 7 major spectrums of light is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet, right? So basically all 7 of these rays, there's more, but we're just going with 7. All 7 of these rays are coming from the sun in the form of photons, hitting the atmosphere, and then trickling down to the red apple, right? All 7 bands of light, boom. But the red apple is absorbing 6 of the 7 bands. It's absorbing 6. It can't absorb the band of red, so it reflects it out because it can't absorb it. So that means technically when you're eating a red apple, the apple itself or the pigment of the skin is everything but red. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. So with that being said, you know where I'm going with this? Who knows where I'm going with this? So with that being said, I'm trying to find something black. I don't have nothing black. Here we go. So with that being said, the darkness and the darker something is, the more bands of light it's absorbing. It's absorbing all of it. All of it. All of it. It's not reflecting nothing. Nothing. Man, I know this may seem a little rudimentary. I know. But I'm just saying a little revelation, right? Okay, so with that being said, you know what? And another thing, because I am into film. You know what I'm saying? I am into film, and I notice when I'm recording. You all right, brother? All right. I notice when I'm recording or filming people, the darker the person is, the harder it is for light to reflect off of them. So you have to light them in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? Versus someone who isn't that dark, light reflects off them beautifully. This is probably why, not to be mean or anything, not to be like, racist or, fucked up, but this is probably why that most actors are, listen, I know this is going to sound fucked up. I know I say shit fucked up, but just bear with me. Why most actors are lighter. Because it's easier. Hey, listen, I'm telling you the science. It's easier for the light to reflect off of them. It's just easy. You know what I'm saying? But what does that say though? That's all I'm saying. Hey, listen. Listen. I'm not here to sugarcoat shit. Okay? I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. All I do is put it on the scale. If it weigh up, it weigh up. That's it. Let's see. We almost coming up on 25 minutes. We almost there. I didn't really want to stay on here and just, take up a lot of y'all time. I just really wanted y'all to know that everything is cool. I'm all right. We'll put it on the scale then. Let's see. Light Vibration says, so does this mean that dogs ain't really colorblind and are actually seeing the world as it really is? That's a deep one. I like that. I'm going to have to really ponder on that. But what I will say to that is this. Damn, I'm giving y'all spoilers right now. I wasn't even going to do this because I got an upcoming video. So that's a nice question. I like that. You know what? So I'm going to give you a little spoiler to a video that I'm finna do called The Holographic Universe. You know what I'm saying? Darkness is a state of perception. So watch this. So just to touch on that question really lightly, because that is a great question. And I don't have the answer to it, but I will. Oh, I will. But I will say this, though. This whole existence of being here is an illusion. Dogs see the way that they see because that's their perception from whatever that canine energy is. So I can't say that if it's the true way the world is, but from a canine energy, that's what the perception is. And the reason why that this world is an illusion is based off of the way that light works here. Light can be manipulated. Matter of fact, the simple fact that, man, I'm giving y'all spoilers. The simple fact that light is even here is a manipulation of what it is. We don't know what light is. We don't know what things are when we see them. You want to know why? Because you can change light. You can change the way that you intake light. For example, if someone wears glasses, right? And they can't see well, but they put the glasses on, so now they can intake light clearer. But if someone who can see well put those same glasses on, they can't see it. It's blurry. So what I'm saying is the whole simple fact that light is even here, hitting the atmosphere and now creating what we call visible light and what we perceive, everything's an illusion because it can be changed as far as perception. So my answer to that question is that's from a canine's energy. We can't say that that's what the world is or if that's the true That's the true, you know what I'm saying? I got sidetracked, my bad. That's the true version of what the world is. Okay, all right. Okay. I don't want to take too much of your time out. I'm cool. I will be dropping a video really soon. Hopefully y'all watch it. And oh yeah, before I leave, listen. New Mystery School, right, is not something that's for me. New Mystery School is for us. I just put it together. Meaning, I'm like, let's just say Professor X from the X-Men, you know what I'm saying, was trying to gather all the X-Men together, right? To let them know that they was X-Men. That's what the new mystery school is. Because we've already went through the beginning of what this shift was. When that shift came on, whenever it happened, 2012, before 2012, 2009, I don't know. But we're kind of still going through it. But there's definitely been a shift, not only in consciousness, physically as well, spiritually as well. Okay? I'm trying to gather the masters. As you can even see, just even based off of the comments, man. The comments, there's masters that are in here. Master students. You know what I'm saying? That I know of, and some that I don't know of. Ashira, right? University of ES, right? Live Vibrations, right? This is what I'm saying. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to gather the masters, because so many times we get caught up in the division, the separatism of things. And separatism does exist, of course, but I think the time of separatism is over. So, you know, like I said, I was given the idea of the new mystery school, and the mystery schools is not a new idea. It's something, you know, what the mystery school is. It's already something that existed, but I'm just trying to bring it back and bring the study and the sharing of our notes together. You know what I'm saying? So basically, don't nobody have all the fucking answers. You don't have the answers, Sway. You don't have the answers, Dre. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the answers. I don't. But what I'm saying is, if we keep in communication with each other, right? If we keep in communication with each other and we keep sharing what we are all observing from our own perceptions, we can build a greater perception. And then we can see what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. I'm gonna go. I gotta go back to work. Job. Got a job, dog. Like, really. But I'm working on that. I'm gonna find a way to stop doing that shit. And when I stop, listen. Another thing, I've been blessed with a job to where I can work as much as I want or as less as I want, okay? I only work as much as I want is because I work as much as I need to maintain myself, right? I really want to give y'all videos all day. But for that to happen, there has to be an exchange of energy. So please support the movement. Because it's not my movement. It's our movement. I do this shit for y'all. Hopefully, we could put it together so we could all not do what we want to do instead of doing what we have to do. So with that being said, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? You already know the deal. Keep them third eyes open. You feel me? NewMysterySchool.com. Yada. I'm gone. Oh, I can't do super chat. That's my point. You listen. Oh, here's another thing. I keep saying I'm finna dip. Here's another thing. Look, I don't get paid off YouTube. YouTube don't fuck with me like that. They took all that shit away. They're like, nah. I'm like, well, why'd y'all do it? Nah. So I don't have super chat. I can't get paid off none of this. And I don't ask y'all for no payment. And I'ma still give y'all my notes and and I'ma still make videos. I'ma still do it. But I can only do it if I'm available to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna go over to Patreon and have motherfuckers pay. Like, that's crazy, yo. I'm not gonna do that. You find that on other channels. You know what I'm saying? Patreon and all that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody gotta survive. I get that. But I'ma always give y'all the information because the information ain't mine. It's not mine. You know what I'm saying? But the energy exchange has to be even. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to give as much as I can. So that, okay, I'm really appreciate you too. I'm really finna dip in real life. I'm gone. All right. Peace. Thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all.